I was super blessed to be raised in a home with parents who loved Jesus and taught me about the goodness of God and what Jesus did for me. And I accepted Jesus when I was 6 years old, and I always tell people that I gave everything I knew about myself to everything I knew about God. That's not an original statement, but something that I heard once that really made sense of where I was at as a kid. I knew that I loved Jesus, and I knew that He loved me, and I wanted to give my everything to Him. Fast forward a few years to somewhere after my grade 8 year, and I remember it so clearly. I was at youth camp, and I had this sense that I wanted more. I always wanted more of Jesus. And I remember even as a kid going to kids camp, things like that, and there'd always be that altar call, and I knew that I was saved. I knew that Jesus lived in my heart. But there was always that desire for more. I wanted more of Jesus, more of what He wanted for me. And that year at youth camp in grade 8, I remember, I guess the term that was used is recommitting yourself to Jesus. And I remember just saying, Jesus, I want all of you. I want all that you are, and I want all that you have for me. And I remember in that summer, it was as though something changed. I knew that God was calling me to be a pastor. I didn't know exactly what that looked like, what it would look like in the future. But I felt this sense of God is calling me to something deeper and more meaningful than anything I could come up with on my own. That summer led to a school year and a series of years in high school that were extremely difficult for me. I was bullied, and then my family moved, and I faced this immense sense of loneliness, and at moments felt extremely depressed, and had a really difficult few years in high school, just of wondering, God, are you still with me? I had that remembrance of that time at youth camp, and during those years, my lifeline was my youth group. It was a small youth group, but it was a group of people my age that encouraged me to love Jesus. A youth pastor that encouraged me to go deeper in my faith and to continue walking with Jesus. And looking back, I can see how Jesus walked with me through those times, where in those moments where I felt completely alone, in those moments where I didn't see hope, I didn't see a way out, I look back and I see Jesus walking with me every step of the way, in the ways that He would bring encouragement, bring people into my life to encourage me to continue calling me deeper to what God had for me. And I look back now and I see how those moments prepared me for where I'm at today, with things that I've faced as an adult, challenges and changes and transitions that I didn't understand. And even over this past year with COVID, transitions that I look at and I just shake my head like, how in the world did that happen? How in the world did we get to where we're at? But having those experiences as a teenager and being able to look back and see how Jesus walked with me in those times when I felt alone, but looking back, I see Him with me so clearly. It gives me confidence today. Confidence that no matter what I face in life, even when it seems that everything is stripped away, when everything is lost, I know that Jesus will never leave me. I know that His Spirit is with me to lead and guide me and bring me hope in situations that seem hopeless. So for me, when I think about Jesus, when I think about what He's done for me, it's hope. It's hope that this life isn't all there is, that the trials, the tribulations, the struggles in this life, He is greater, He is stronger, and He walks with me through those things, and He gives me hope. Hope that one day I will see Him face to face.